So hello and welcome to Toby's Blogs. So I just watched the recent episode of Doctor Who, so if you haven't watched the recent episode of Doctor Who, please don't watch this video because it will contain spoilers. So, I just watched the recent episode of Doctor Who and I just want to pick up on one thing that I found quite annoying, was the fact that the Doctor seems to have... So once again, spoilers, so do not watch this video if you have not seen the episode. Why does the Doctor suddenly have the fugitive Doctor's memories? Like, no one on Facebook or YouTube or no one's talking about this. Why does the Doctor suddenly have the fugitive Doctor's memories? Like, Jo Martin's Doctor is amazing. I've listened to her on audio and it's amazing. And I really like her Doctor and I'd love to have her to have her own series. But to just bring her up and suddenly the Doctor has the memories of the fugitive Doctor. So that means the Doctor knows about her life with Division, and being the fugitive Doctor knows about her origins. So does that mean the Doctor now knows everything? It's like, I know it's kind of like a Russell T Davies thing. Oh, we just throw it in. Or we're like, oh, now the Doctor knows everything that the future Doctor knows. Like, that's sort of a Russell thing. That's what I kind of feel like it's a Russell thing. Or like, now the Doctor knows what the future Doctor knows. Okay. One of Russell's things that he does. And I find that annoying that we suddenly now have to accept that the Doctor knows the future Doctor's memories. That just came out of the blue, out of nowhere. That suddenly the Doctor knows everything. Which I found kind of weird. I loved seeing Jo Martin, and I felt that they kind of wasted her coming in to say a few lines. Give her... I was expecting her to have her own episode, or like she was like twinning up with the Doctor in an episode when they announced that that she could possibly be filming some content for this series. And so just to have her in for a few minutes just seems a bit... Well, it wasn't even that. It seems a bit wasted, but I just found it really irritating. One, I'm extremely tired. I found the episode extremely confusing, and I haven't really been commenting on this series episode, which have been quite good. It's been quite a good series, but this just forced me to make a video because I'm like, well, you can't just throw something in there and just like, this is what's happening now, and not have any build up to why the Doctor knows the fugitive Doctor's memories. And it just seemed really stupid as well, like the Doctor's had sex with, like, or no, whatever, like, had sex with Dionysus or whatever it was, or something like that. Partied with Dionysus and had some orgy with something else, and, all these other gods that he seems to have had relations with. And it's like, really weird. And then why was Anansi's daughter betrothed to Jo Martin when she's a woman? A lesbian thing. Like, is Anansi's daughter a lesbian? Like, that doesn't seem very fair if sex comes into it. As in, what are you, gay, straight, bisexual? That seems a bit weird. That you're suddenly forced to marry someone who's not your sexual preference. Anyway, that's food for thought for today's episode of Doctor Who. Thank you for watching and goodbye. Just wanted to get that off my chest because no one else seems to be talking about it. What's your comments? What are your thoughts down below?